Well, as Europe witnesses a second wave of COVID cases and big economies in Europe like France and Germany brace for lockdown, we try and look at the implications of a second wave of COVID cases in Europe and its implications on India-Europe trade. In fact, Europe economy is fairly integrated with the world economy. Contribution of Europe GDP to the world economy stands at nearly around 18% as of 2019. In fact, if you look at the trade between India and Europe, well, Europe forms nearly around 19% of total exports for India. This is as of FY20 data from Ministry of Commerce, and Europe forms close to around 15% of total imports for India. In fact, India exported goods worth 61 billion US dollars in FY20, and India imported from Europe goods worth 71 billion dollars in FY20. In terms of further India's trade with Europe, India exports most to economies like UK, Germany, Netherlands, and Belgium, wherein the share of UK stands at 2.8% in terms of India's exports, followed by Germany at 2.6%. Switzerland, it's a marginal share of just 0.4%. Share of Netherlands in total exports stands at 2.7%. Belgium and France contribute nearly around 1.6 to 1.9%, and Italy as well contributes nearly 1.6% to India's exports. On the import front, well, Switzerland tops the list. India imported goods, the share of Switzerland in India's imports stands at 3.6%, followed by Germany at 2.8%. India share of UK in India's imports stands at 1.4%, Belgium at 1.6%, and France it stands at 1.3%. If we look at the various products as well, there's quite a lot of complementary list in terms of the products that India exports to economies like Germany, UK, France, and Italy. For instance, in exports to Germany, well, nuclear reactors and boilers top the list, followed by apparels, organic chemicals, iron, steel, vehicles, footwear. In terms of exports to France, again, textiles tops the list, followed by nuclear reactors, electrical machinery, footwear, jewelry. UK as well, it's a similar list, as well as Italy as well. Iron and steel, textiles, nuclear reactors, organic chemicals are the key products that India exports to Italy. If we look at the import front, well, as I said, Switzerland tops the list, and India imported pearls and precious stones worth 15 billion US dollars out of the total imports from Switzerland, which stands at nearly around 17 billion dollars. This was followed by nuclear reactors, wherein it is just a marginal import of nearly around $300 million. Similarly, from Germany, India imported nuclear reactors, aircraft, spacecraft, electrical machinery, optical, photographic, and medical apparatus. And share in terms of UK imports, well, again, pearls and precious stones tops the list, followed by nuclear reactors, electrical machinery. Also, in terms of imports from France, it is a similar list, where it's nuclear reactors, electrical machinery, aircraft, spacecraft. In fact, if you look at the automotive components side, well, India exports about 27% of its automotive components production. US, Germany, and UK account for 25%, 7%, and 4% respectively of India's exports, and Italy accounts for nearly around 4%. If you look at this data, well, US is the major export market for India, and it is not really Europe. And some of the key companies which have their operations in Europe, it is Motherson Sumi, Bharat Forge, Endurance Technology, Varroc Engineering. In fact, we also spoke to Ajay Srivastava, who is the CEO of Dimensions Corporate Finance. He told ET Now that supply chain has been fairly efficient, as there are other suppliers in the world from which India imports, and it is not necessary from Europe alone. Also, imports from economies like Germany, well, they're not really that critical in terms of the nature of the imports. He also believes that implications of a second wave could be the fact that we could see postponement of exports, and also we could see some amount of postponement of demand as well. However, according to Ajay Srivastava, US disruptions are actually the ones that we should be really watching out for. So if you go by this, then yes, although we do have a second wave of COVID cases in countries like Europe, it may have some amount of impact, but not necessarily a very, very substantial impact. On the IT front as well, because India India also is a major IT service exporter. Well, if you look at the kind of exports that India does, well, Europe contributes to around 15 to 29% to revenues for large four IT companies, and COVID in fact has led to acceleration of adoption of technology for the IT companies, and also majority of the companies, nearly 95% of the workforce is working from home, and as such it is not too much of a disruption for them. Also, if you go by the second quarter earnings, all the IT companies have reported expansion in revenues versus a contraction in the previous quarter, and revenues from Europe in fact grew on a sequential basis in the current quarter. So as such, I would conclude that yes, we may see some amount of impact, but not a very substantial impact as of now, but only time will tell the exact magnitude of impact of a second wave of Europe on India's trade.